Hello, my name is Mert, and I'm going to show you today how to create certificates and badges and send them through Sertifier's web application. So here is the homepage for certifier.com, and just as a new user, I will just go there and you see it says try for free and free trial for 14 days. I'll do that. So here um, I will just type in my name, and I've created a new email account for that, and institution will be Sertifier. Giving one password that is all of these here. So if I were a student community, I could have just come here and I confirm that we're a student community and enroll in the free student community trial. But I'm not going to do that right now. So I'll sign up. A new confirmation mail is sent to my Gmail account. So I'll click here. I can come down here and open the mail and copy paste that verification code here, and then just click next. So I just entered the dashboard for the Sertifier app. So as I said, I want to send certificates and badges today. I'm not sure which one yet, so let's figure out together. So I clicked on that, send certificate and badges option. So it sends me to design here, you can see. And since this is a new user account, there is no design, so I'll just create a new design. And see here, there are all those beautiful looking certificate templates. I can pick any of them in my taste. I like this one better. It has good colors in it, and it looks really good when it's done and sent to. But there's always a chance to upload a custom background, so you can do that if you want. It has to be in .svg file, but apart from that, you can download, you can use any of those things that we've created for you here. So this is a certificate of achievement, it says, so I'll keep that. And the certificate is proudly represented to something called recipient.name, which is, as you can see, a variable. And here are other variables that I can use. So let's say there are course name and group name that I can add to here. Also issue date. But the ones that are here right now is our recipient.name and credential.id. Let's say, for example, if I wanted to add the issue date here, I could have just clicked on it and just push that drag and drop text field wherever I want. So I could have just selected here, but as you can see, it's on the middle. So maybe if I were to left align it, I could do that. If right aligned, I can do that as well. Maybe bold it, italic. There are some colors that I can choose from, or just type in the color code for that. These are pretty standard codes, pretty default colors that usually go with any of our let's say designs. And also I can change the type here as well. I can do that to any of those things here as well. Like, I don't want to mess it up so much, but yeah, you can see. But I do not need that, so I'll just click on that, and I'll just click on that and click delete. And you can see it looks really good. The verification numbers here, recipient names here. I'm going to just change that whole text box and say we are really proud to have you in our event. Thank you, and see you on the next ones, or any other message you want to be shown. Maybe I can do that. oops, sorry, um, any basic um, keyboard command works here. For example, I just did Command Z for reversing it in Mac, but you can use Control Z in Windows. So that looks good to me. It says Kubara here as the name of the design. I'll change that to trial so that I can know it better. Any of your recipients won't see that, so you can write anything you want here. So I'll just click on Save Design. It says Design Successful saved. So the next thing for me to is creating your certificate details. So I'll just do that, create the details. So it throws me here, which you can see it has a very meaningful working forward process. So it wants me to give a type of event. So let's say that was an online event, because we're all in quarantine right now. The online events and webinars are in much demand. So let's click continue, and it asks me the name, so I'll just say trial event. And for the event description, this is a trial for sending certificates. Cool. So the duration, you can select it. I'll just say, for example, 1 to 7 days, but you can change it. So whether it was free or paid, I'll just say free, doesn't matter. So here I could choose an expiration date. For example, if that certificate is for a for an education that needs to be repeated every year, I could have just say an end date and go to 2021, 2022 maybe. But for me, it's a no expire. So let's say it wasn't advanced course. And here we have the evidence part, which is quite good for the recipients and for you as well, because your certificate will be shared and your online course will be promoted. So you want this evidence part to be fully done in that sense. So what is it? You can actually paste the URL of any document, video, and or etc. that is related to that event. So let's say you've given a marketing course and you used some documents, some case studies from the internet, maybe from Harvard University, maybe somewhere else, or you can add those links here and select a document and just enter the link. You can use any sort of video. Maybe you've seen something from YouTube and thought that that would be helpful for the course, so you can add that. Or maybe you have a just simple course syllabus that you want your students to be always showing, so that can be as well. I'll just leave that here for now. So let's continue. So the last part is skills. So let's say you were actually giving a marketing course. So I'll just say marketing here, and the program will list every related skills with that keyword in it. And you can see there are a lot of different sub skills that we wouldn't normally think of, like marketing planning and marketing strategies can be different, but they're also related to each other. So you can add those marketing strategies, and you can come here and say marketing planning this time, and it will show you that one, and then add marketing management. It is important that you add those skills, because in the end you want your course to be exactly showing what kind of skills that it is providing to its recipients. So I'll just say also marketing analysis, and the computer finds me. Yeah, and after that, for the recipients, the skills are matched, and any other skill that they add upon these skills will be all tied together. So this is good for them too. So I'll just say finish, and details are also successfully saved. So what is the next part? It's just the sending part. So I'll just say continue. So it asks me what should we name this issue. So I'll just use my favorite word, trial, and click create. So here are the details which are selected. I just did them. Design was the design that I used earlier, but I can choose any other select certificate design part or any badge part. So in order to finish our sending process, we need to add a receivers list. Now I can select the list and it brings me up here. So it says either upload a new one or choose from the one of the existing ones. But since this is a new account that I created for this tutorial, there is no account previously recorded, so I'm just going to use the most common one, which is to upload a new one. And it brings me down here that says download template Excel. It works with an Excel file, and it comes with the variables that you added. So clicking download template Excel files, it brings the name for your issue and the sample.xl. So opening that, it brings up this Excel file in which there is name, email address, issue date. We can add a few things here, so I'm just going to add myself. The issue date will be so, and I'm going to add the account, its name, so that we can properly see what's going on after we send it. So I'm just going to copy and paste that, and that's it. So I'm just going to delete this line as well. I can do that here, but also inside the application too, but it is better for you to do it here. So this is done. So I'm just going to say save it, and it says it's saved to my Mac or whatever you downloaded previously in your own computer environment. And now I'm here. I can either drag and drop it here or select choose a file, and inside downloads you'll see that for myself. So it is instantly uploaded and we get our confirmation, and it says there are 2 receivers including name, surname, email address, and issue date in this list. Are you sure you want to use this list? So as I say confirm, it brings out the people and the their emails, and this is the whole list that I uploaded. So once I see that, I can say save, and the receiver part is done as well. So the next part is for me to edit the email in which the certificates will be distributed to receivers. So I can say a mail subject in which I would like to say congrats, you've got certificate. And in that mail body, we are proud to represent this certificate of achievement. And here I will say that it's in English and just say save. And for me to do one last thing is the last check, so I click that. I can say check summary and preview, and it brings out how it will look like, how the other details are like, how are the skills, and any evidence if I were to add any, and just one sample email body that will be that's how it will look in the basic sense. So I'll just click back and click edit once more and save my receivers list for later use. It's always good to do that. Make the sending private. Certificate sent cannot be verified by everyone. Only recipients can view. You do not want to do that if there is any prior request from your receivers. So recipients can also later on choose whether their certificates should be private or public. So I'll just leave that as is, and I reviewed the preview. And that's it. Everything is done. So I can either say finish later or schedule it so that not now, but in a future time, this certification will be sent, the issue will be done. But I just want to do it now, so I'll just click on send. Certificates will be sent. Do you confirm? I say yes. Certificate distribution has been started. And that's pretty much it. Now, in a couple of minutes, the issue will be done, depending on your receiver's list um, and the traffic at that moment. But as soon as that is done, the people will receive their certificates in their boxes. So I'll just wait here. The certification has been done, the issue has been completed by the system, and you receive a message that comes from the name under verified, which is our verification center for our issues. So once you click that, you will see the message you typed in, the certificate ID, and the issue date, and the two options, view in browser and view in app. So if, for example, I am a recipient and I want to view it on browser, I'll just click that, and it automatically sends it to a verification site from verified, which is says like trial certifier and all other needed information regarding that issue and regarding my profile. So that's it. We're going to do a more detailed video about this page and what are those features. So be sure to check that out as well. And for the next issues, see you in Sertifier.